What's going on, guys? Shak-Clips here once again, and today we're gonna see some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. Now, like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is pretty ridiculous. Basically, we have this woman over here who decides to share her horrible body count online.
Every time like you're fucking, you're not thinking about the sex, you're thinking about like, oh my god, my rent's getting paid, bags, shoes, clothes, fuck.
Oh my lord. Only whores. I had a lot of OnlyFans people like get offended by this shit.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
OnlyFans people, they're whores. Why are they mad?
How many bodies do you have? I would say probably like 100.
100 ever?
Over 200.
No, I think it's like 160.
God.
But it's like crazy because I got the 160 when I was like 18 and 19. The past
Hold on, wait a minute.
The past like 2 years I've
You
had
hit
sex.
160 at 19?
Yeah.
There's no way she was actually making fun of and slandering women who do OnlyFans while her body count looked like this at 18 and 19. I didn't even know 100 women at that age. I'm not even sure how she met that many men. But one thing is for sure, I don't think this woman's finding a husband anywhere in her life.
Miss Cook up already.
So I'm not sure if you guys actually saw that, but basically this man's girlfriend decided to pull his hair down and I guess drag him to the floor because he was talking to another girl. Now I'm not saying cheating is cool or anything, but imagine if the roles were switched and a man did this to his girlfriend just because she was talking to a guy. That's still super unacceptable.
So I've come to the realization tonight, I'm not made to date in 2023. I don't understand where the hell
Let it out.
this is going to. I'm not made for situationships, whatever the that means. No, I'm made to be a wife and a mom. I want my man to come home to me. I want to have dinner cooked. I want laundry done. I want to do all that. That's what I'm made for. That's what God made me for. I know people are going to be like, it's 2023. I don't need to be doing that. I want that. Want that.
So this woman is claiming she isn't made for 2023. However, you're not having a hard time finding someone because of the year it is. It's more likely because of your age. She's most likely in her 30s and realizing the hard way that the grass was definitely not greener on the other side. I guess divorcing her husband and expecting another man to just show up immediately failed horribly as a game plan.
Only men should be homeless. I don't think women should be allowed to be homeless.
This is where the conversation was going to.
Because I honestly think that men need to toughen up, and I think if men were forced to be homeless, they would learn how to be better men. Because that's what made men manly in the past, was having to build houses and stuff. So if we just made men be homeless for like a year, I think it would fix a lot of problems.
That would be so good, especially because we don't force men to do military anymore like they used to. They make them homeless for a year. Let's see how they fucking
make them just figure it out. But make them homeless in a country where they don't know the language, and that way they really have to go through something, and then maybe they can like
be appreciative
and just stop being pussies.
Yeah, America's really full of pussies.
It absolutely boggles my mind how women are allowed to say these kind of things on a public platform without facing any bit of backlash at all. While a man could say the exact opposite and he'll get his entire life and career completely ruined. Sometimes the garbage that feminist podcasters be saying are absolutely ridiculous, and they provide no educational value at all. I'm not sure who's listening to this kind of stuff.
You said you was coming today, now you talking about you coming tomorrow. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Bro, stop playing with me. Bro, like, you really playing with me right now. Like, I'm so serious. Like, you are, bro. Like, I can't even finish this nigga without me thinking you doing some shit, bro. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I'm not playing with you, man. No, I'm not.
So basically, I guess her boyfriend bailed on her to see her that day, and she is super upset by that. But let's all be honest here. Who the hell would want to see his girlfriend if she sounds like this? Imagine how she sounds in person. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see her either.
What?
Please, boss.
No. Who is the boss in this household, mister?
Daddy is.
And what is mommy?
Mom is the cleaner.
Judging off this clip, you could definitely tell that this kid is going to be raised correctly, and he definitely has a healthy household.
But I would rather stay home and cook and clean. I would rather do it. When I tell you I love to cook and clean, I love to do it, and I love to do it for a man. I do. However, not outside of marriage. Absolutely not. That sounds like hell. But just to see the look on a man's face when you cook him a meal that is so good, you could just tell he's proud there's just something, I don't know. I will cook and clean all day. Like, what is the complaint? I'm making some fire food tonight. I'm going to serve it, and I'm just enjoying it. Yes, I'm crying over some onions, but I'd rather cry over some onions than cry about a job. That's for sure.
So I'm not gonna let this woman slide. She said a bunch of good things in this clip. However, she did say one thing, which was she was never gonna do any of this stuff for a man who is not her husband. Why are you suddenly gonna change the way you act for your man just because you're now married? Marriage is a celebration. It's not an upgrade. You should have been acting like that prior to the marriage to begin with.
I don't cook. I don't clean. So tell me how I got this ring.
I have no idea.
I have an idea. This guy is a complete simp, and I guess he just settled for a woman who's not going to respect him or appreciate him ever.
Marriageable man or Instagram? So would you get rid of your Instagram or social media for a marriageable man? Lexi.
Would you give up your career for a man is the question.
Well,
because I'm a singer, so I need my Instagram and
Yes.
social media.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Now guys, you guys may disagree with me, but I believe social media nowadays is just a modern day dating app. And if you are constantly advertising yourself, posting yourself while you're in a relationship, you are advertising for other eyes to see. So if a woman is reluctant on doing that, I'm sorry, that's a huge red flag for me. So yes, this is just a skip, but this is actually how it is. Women feel like they're gonna get all this attention their entire lives. However, when they reach a certain age, it suddenly stops and they have no idea why.
Smoke detector that keeps chirping. How do you live with that?
Can you just elaborate more on like what do you mean by the smoke detector?
It keeps going beep.
Like red flags?
That smoke detector that's beeping in the background. There's a smoke detector. It beeps every 30 seconds and it goes beep.
I don't hear anything beeping. Did you just hear it again? Because I don't hear anything.
Wait for it. There it was.
I'm sorry, but this woman is absolutely so slow. There's no way she really thought the smoke detector was some kind of metaphor, saying it's some kind of red flag. Judging off this clip alone, I could definitely tell why she's single.
Why didn't you say anything to me when him and I first started talking?
I was sort of in disbelief. I was mad, but what was I going to do about it? Just not let you guys be together?
I mean, you never even told me about anything that you were feeling. You kind of left it as it was.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, we were together for what, 3 years? Nobody really meant as much to me as you did. You were everything to me, but I just don't think you wanted to confront those feelings. You just didn't say things that kind of needed to be said. It felt like you kind of didn't really try with me after a while.
I just don't like talking about my feelings.
It just made it really hard for me because I tried for so long to try and not let like all my love for you just turn into hatred, I guess, but just part of me feels like I hate you.
Do you hate me now, like currently?
I don't hate you. I think part of me wants to hate you. You know, you'll always be a part of my heart.
Is he a better boyfriend than I was?
He's there for me more, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about how we're feeling, and you never kind of really did that with me.
Yeah, I needed to grow up, you know?
Now there it is, the typical thing women always usually do, which is take zero accountability. This woman cheated and she was somehow still able to put the blame on the boyfriend instead of actually looking at herself and apologizing to him. She was literally in the wrong. She somehow manipulated the entire situation into making it seem like it's still this guy's fault. I'm not sure why he was so quiet. I'm not sure why he didn't stand up for himself, but the gaslighting in this clip is absolutely sad to watch.
I just wish boys would think. Like, just think for a second. I snapped him a picture like this. And you could clearly see the makeup streaks from me crying, but I had no tears under my eyes. And he was like, why were you crying? And I was like, when? And he was like, your makeup has tears down it. And I was like, oh, it's probably because I was laying down and my eyes were watering. And he was like, oh, okay. Bitch, what? The tear marks would be going this way. Not down my face. Right between between the lines, please.
Crack is cheap.
I will never understand people who bring their emotions and their relationship problems to social media. If you have something about your relationship, keep it private, don't tell friends, and don't even tell family, to be honest. Make it a closed circle between you and your spouse, and that's it.
And your dad transformed.
Inside.
And this is exactly why a man is necessary in the household. Now, this is sadly something that feminists can't do. You can't scare off a bear, I'm sorry. Because a bear knows a big difference between a man and a woman.
Presumed to be 14 in boys and 12 in girls. Tom, what is the age of consent? No.
But that's it for you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys want more content like this, please click the videos you guys see at the top of the screen. It does help my channel out a lot, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.